Wow guys, insane what's happening in the crypto markets. After the biggest liquidation events in the history of crypto, over $19 billion in a matter of less than 1 hour, we're seeing double-digit gains already on the Sunday. Altcoins are pumping and are primed to pump. And in this video, I want to share with you why I believe we do have an extended cycle, why this is not the end of the bull market, but we're going to see still altcoins absolutely skyrocketing, and all it was a pure manipulation of the liquidation structures of Binance. I'm going to show you a coordinated attack that happened on Friday night and executed flawlessly by the attackers that basically screwed everyone who was leveraged long altcoins, because many of the altcoins that fell to 60, 70, 80, 90%, in some cases even 99.9%. It's absolutely madness. But with all that said and done, Bitcoin and Ethereum are still intact on their train. So let's dive right into it. We're seeing BTC is trading at $115,000, bouncing hard from this trend line. This is our bullish trend line. It's still intact, and we just retested it once again, continuing going higher. Ethereum reclaiming $4,200, reclaiming its levels of basically since 20th of August. You can see here the $4,000 level, reclaiming it and bouncing hard. And you can see the total too, which is all the different cryptocurrencies excluding Bitcoin, is actually closing the week with this insane week to the downside, going up, priming to pump. This is causing this liquidation cascade that I was talking about on Saturday, and now we are seeing reclaims, which just proves that it was a pure manipulation, not the start of a bear market, but crypto bounced hard from the lows, right? We can see Solana is trading at $200 right now. We can see Mantle, oh my God, from the lows, Mantle did already 90% gains. Look at this candle. We see some coins like Zcash didn't even notice this. I mean, look at this Zcash. Absolutely insanity. What's going on with Zcash? Look, up 400% or something like that. So some coins like Zcash smashing it. And I just bought some XPL Plasma at the lows. I think it's an incredible opportunity to load up on the altcoins right now, because when you're gonna buy, if not when the market is fearful, when we had the FTX collapse, when you had the COVID collapse, if you have bought during these times of the collapse, you'll be up massively. For example, Solana was trading at like $10 when this happened with the collapse of the FTX. I mean, let me show you here what I'm talking about. So there is the December 2022. Look, Solana has crashed over here from $38 to $12 and then crashed to $9 right there. And look at where Solana now. Those were generationally extraordinary times to be buying spot Solana. So right now we have this crash, which was not the beginning, not the start of a bear market, but it was a pure manipulation. Here is how it roughly went, what really happened. We have the Ethereum US dollars was dumped on Binance around 60 to 90 million dollars off, along with wrapped Ethereum and BNSOL, exploiting a pricing flaw that valued collateral using Binance's own order book data instead of external oracles. Look at what happened to Ethereum. Ethereum dropped from $1 peg on Binance specifically, not on other places, to 65 cents, and it happened very, very fast. That caused all of the collateralized borrowed money from Binance that was packed to the Binance spot chart of USDe to actually start to liquidate. Also, look at what happened to BNSOL. It crashed from $230 to 35 bucks very, very quickly. Let's look at a 15-minute chart over here. Bam, it happened very, very quickly. Failed to hold. Then we have wrapped Ethereum that fell over here from to $430. So what happened is that localized depeg of USDe triggered up to $1 billion in forced liquidation, and that cascaded globally to $19 billion and earned the attackers about $192 million because they have $1.1 billion in Bitcoin Ethereum shorts open on Hyperliquid hours earlier, but minutes before the Trump tariff announcement. So the Trump announced about the tariffs over here. That was at 12:50 a.m. And you can see what happened with the depeg. It happened over here at 1:15. So it's like 20 minutes after this announcement was made. And when the market started crashing, let's take a look at the total 2 on a 15-minute chart. It started collapsing at 1 a.m. So like 10 minutes after Donald Trump has tweeted that. Okay, so now they dumped all of this $60 to $90 million, driving the 65 cents on Binance only. This is the exploit, and the setup is the Binance unified account let traders use assets like USD, wBETH, Ethereum, and BNSOL as collateral instead of Oracle or redemption prices. Binance valued this using its own spot market, a major vulnerability. So they gave basically the attackers a day window to exploit. That's what they did. They dumped a whole bunch of money, coordinated attack, timing it perfectly with the announcements of Donald Trump and the tariff, like literally 10 minutes after the tweet was done. And because the unified account marked collateral to internal prices, this instantly wiped about $1 billion in forced liquidation. Okay? And somebody opened a short right before that, profited $190 million. So Binance liquidation dumped all the different altcoins into thin books. There was no liquidity there because market makers hedged across venues were forced to unwind everywhere. So intraday, altcoins fell 70-80%. So that gives the spot buyer an incredible opportunity to chime in and to buy this blood. And they're up already 100% in some cases, 30-40% already in some cases on the altcoins. So all of that is Binance admitted platform-related issues and promised compensation for affected margin futures loan users. Okay, so this is the bottom line: $90 million dump, coordinated attack on the structure of leverage. Okay, but if you look closely, this whole crash was engineered to wipe out leverage. All leverage longs were liquidated. So if you play with leverage with long, you may be affected. You know, I know my friends, they lost a lot of money. Their accounts got wiped out. One of my friends lost $400,000. Another one lost $80,000 during this window of freaking half an hour, right? Some people were asleep, but some people, they couldn't do anything. The buttons were frozen. So you can see now the high caps almost recovered. We see Bitcoin above 115,000. We see the total market cap is at 3.89 trillion, barely even seen here. Let's take a look on the monthly. I mean, we're still bullish on the monthly. We can have an incredible October still on the total crypto market cap. Look at this monthly. Look at this. This is pure manipulation over here. And this breakout of the structure of, this is just the beginning. This is how it looks like to me. This is just the beginning. This was a reset, and we can pump from here. You regretted not buying on the COVID crash or not buying on the collapse of the big exchange FTX, don't miss this opportunity because some altcoins got reset. Look at BNB. BNB actually pumping to new all-time highs. Of course it would. Binance made so much money, they pumped right it back into the BNB price. I mean, this insanity over here. Oh my goodness. Crypto, man. And now, to put insult on injury for all of those that longed, Trump just posted, don't worry about China, it will all be fine. Highly respected President Xi just had a bad moment. He doesn't want depression for his country, neither do I. The USA wants to help China, not hurt it. So basically, Friday, he said 100% tariffs, like his negotiation playbook. 2 days later, they say, don't worry about China, everything is going to be fine. And on that news, we see Nasdaq rebounded. Let's take a look at the SPX, S&P 500. Let's take a look on the day. Oh, it's still not open. Let's take a look at Nasdaq. I think it should be open like shortly here. Look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq rebounded hard over here. Look at this dump and look at where it is right now. So those that don't leverage, they didn't even notice that. It's all fine. It's all fine. So what we are seeing right now, total crypto market cap hits 4.1 trillion. Then we have Trump announce 100% tariff on China. We see all of this craziness with Binance and oracles and pricings, exploitations over there by the attackers. Boom, falling $800 billion. And now crypto adds $500 billion on China Trump statements. Come on, man. Come on. Oh my goodness. So you can see we are in the fear and greed. We are in neutral. We were yesterday, if you look here, we were at 30, at extreme fear at 24 yesterday. Now we are at fear. You should buy the fear because the bull markets are being ended for extended, like crypto fear and greed index, like hitting 90, 95. We didn't come close to that. We were like at 80 something. November 2024, that's when we hit like 93. Okay, but now we are much higher. So we should see, like, there is no blow off top, there is no mania, there is no retail euphoria. We didn't see any of that. We didn't see altcoin season. We didn't see interest rates cut yet, like we did a little bit, but there's going to be a whole much more interest rates cuts. We didn't see yet like the reaction of the global liquidity that is going higher. There is all reasons to believe that we still have a lot of powder in this bull market. When the bear market starts, when Bitcoin loses the 50 simple moving average, right? All we had during this 2023, all we had here was retesting this line. So the bull market begins, and there you go. Retest, retest, retest. Another retest over here. That's how it looks like. The total crypto market cap is already up 17% since the recent bottom. We are in the bull market. Ethereum weekly candle close above $4,100. This is a bear trap yet again. The S&P 500 Nasdaq is macro bullish, is just retesting. Nothing crazy happened. Ethereum, following the Bitcoin fractal back from 2018 to 2021, breaking out over here. Next phase to $10,000 is quite obvious where Ethereum is going next. $13 billion in short set to be liquidated once Bitcoin hits a new all-time high. Okay, and everything is set up. Gold is hitting new all-time high, $4,074. It's crazy. We have the chance of 100% tariffs on China just dropped to 11% chance on poly market. 11% chance. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. All we have here is anonymous posting here. Bitcoin all-time high October 6th because of the cycle here of 1064 days, exactly 1064 days. This pattern, maybe some would question is, was it really the top? But if you look at all the different indicators, we didn't have the mania. We didn't have euphoria. We didn't have the fear and greed index above 90. We didn't have like all of these institutions. They're buying. They're buying. They're not been selling this. They're buying. MicroStrategy is buying more Bitcoin. They keep on buying. We see this ETF still coming for crypto in October. I mean, this, look at Astra, $1.55 right now. $1.56. I think this reset, we're gonna see the market is going to revive, and now is the opportunity. If you survive this crash, if you are not leveraged, okay, just reset the leverage, then we should see some tremendous bounce on crypto. I mean, just look at that. Total 2. Look at this weekly close. Look at this week over here. Damn. Yeah, it's brutal for the liquidated longs, but if you're a spot, you had some incredible opportunity to be buying. Yesterday, you could be buying. I mean, look at this. Right here was your sign. Right here. After this dump on Saturday, we didn't see the market dump much. And now, here we go, Sunday. Boom. Big pump. Big pump. And now Monday, we're continuing this pump higher. So, there you go, guys. There you go. This is what's happening right now. I do believe that you have not missed. Once again, the bull market is still intact. That's the bottom line. It's still intact. We can still see some higher highs. We can still see some altcoin season. Look at the Bitcoin dominance. It just went down on the day yesterday and continue. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, this to me looks like a continuation of the Bitcoin dominance going lower and altcoins pumping. Believe it or not, buying the fear during the crash is the best thing that you can do. And you can see over here, don't play with leverage, just play spot. There's plenty of room for you to make life-changing money if you're playing spot, buying quality and buying during the corrections, which is what we are having right now. Okay, look at this. Ethereum back to $4,200. Crazy. Anyhow, this is my message for you guys today. I hope that you survived this crash. I hope you're going to take a look and buying some of the altcoins. Let's take a look at the altcoins. There's some quality ones. Solana, obviously. Solana is a great one. It withstood this crash tremendously well. Let's look at XRP. $2.63, very nice. Let's look at Cardano, 72 cents, almost back to this highs. V-shaped recovery. Ton, yeah. My goodness. I mean, look at that. Crypto, man. Crypto. Everything is possible here in crypto. Man. Let's take a look at some quality. Which quality you can buy? Mantle is reaping. Let's take a look here. $2.23. Insane. Yeah, mental is looking very strong to continue going up. Over here, Tron barely didn't move, 9% down. I don't know how Tron did it. Avalanche is a good one. Aptos, let's take a look at Aptos. Yeah, Aptos as well. Yeah, the altcoin markets is reviving over here. Let's take a look at XPL. XPL 47 cents right now. XPL has a long way to go. Long way to go to fair value here at about 80-90 cents. From where it is right now, well, we can see plasma going here 100%. Like you can double your money by buying plasma over here on spot. Don't use leverage because all of this craziness and weeks, but right now it's time to allocate money, if not in the fear when you're gonna buy, allocating money on the altcoins, because I believe the bull market is not finished yet. So there you have it, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day and fantastic week. I'm gonna see you in the next episode. Subscribe to this channel, stay up to date with everything's going on in the crypto world.